turn on that. Make sure this is all running properly.
Apply now for the B mode. Click.
There we go. Just talking to myself to make sure I do everything I need to do. That's how we keep these streams under control. What is going on, everybody? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder, and I've got some friends here. We're playing Doctor Who, Planechase still, because that's what I'm going to probably be doing all month long, because I've been having a blast. Yeah, I'm going to be playing again what is the name of this Precon? Why can't I not remember any of the names?
What are you playing?
From the
A Paradox of Power.
Blast to the Past? Okay, excellent.
You're playing Blast from the Past.
Yeah, you're playing Blast from the
Blast
Past.
from the
Yeah.
Past. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. For some reason, like all the names just sound like magic cards to me, and then I'm just like, oh, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But welcome everybody. We are playing some Planechase today. If you don't know what Planechase is, it is an alternate form of Magic where we have this wonderful planar deck that has different locations of the Doctor Who universe instead. I had to change the wording there. But yeah, different locations from the television show, and they're awesome. They're very thematical. Each of these locations will basically be a world enchantment that will affect our board state. It also has a power that goes off depending on what we roll. We have this wonderful planar die. If anybody wants to use their own, they may. It's basically a 1 for the planar symbol and a 6 for the 69 / planar chaos symbol. If we roll the planar symbol, if we roll the planar symbol, we will go to the next plane. If we roll the planar chaos symbol, chaos will ensue, and the power of the plane will go off. There is only one card in here that is not actually a Doctor Who card, which is a time distortion, because I was like, oh, that's fitting. I was like, I'll keep this in here. So, and yeah, Tom is like, fuck that card. It only screwed you over like twice in the last week. Like, both times, it was like, oh, it was Tom's turn next, and then it reversed the whole entire game, and Tom lost their turn. It's basically like a freaking extra turn spell for one person, and like a, sorry, you don't get to play Magic again for another turn cycle for the other person.
And neutral for the other two, which is kind of like interesting.
I'm just like, right? Meh. Like, well, at least I'm not Tom, is what I'm saying. Saying to myself. But there's also phenomenon cards that time distortion is one of those. It's basically like an instant effect that'll happen if we flip it over, and then we'll go to the next plane after that. We may roll the planar dice once per turn as a sorcery. We may also pay mana to roll the die as well. We pay 1, 2, 3, and cumulatively more each time. Because sometimes, yeah, the planes are bad, and some of these planes are bad. And some of them are
one really bad plane.
Yeah, like
and
the Doctor's Tomb
the one
is
that
really
gives
bad.
everything flying, or you like pay 2 mana.
That was the moon base that gives.
Yeah.
And then there's like the Doctor's Tomb is really bad. It exiles your creatures and you lose life each time. You lose a creature. The Doctor's Childhood Barn is really bad.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, there's a couple that have really weird effects or just.
I was so close to correctly sequencing it so that we all died.
We definitely had that happen in the very last game. Ruby tried to kill us all at the same time, and I killed Ruby at the same time that she killed all of us. I was like, well, we are all dead. Success. And we also, the plane killed a couple players, actually. I think that was the Doctor's Tomb. Started killing people.
and if I had thought about it,
yeah, you could have had it do 3.
Yeah, because if I had used Thespian Stage to copy the Rogue's Passage, then I could have gotten enough damage to Benji so that when it became his turn, he died on the upkeep.
And that's what ended up happening to the other 2 players, me as well. That we were like, well, we don't even have to deal with this player. They're dead next turn, and they get it. So that's always nice because then you can go, oh, I can actually put my resources somewhere else. I think that's it for Planechase rules. I'm going to be playing the second Doctor and Leela. I haven't played this combination yet. I just keep changing the combinations and basically lets me play the decks differently each time. I mean, and I still haven't seen every card, and I've played these decks multiple times, and I still haven't seen every card other people playing those cards either. So I really did a bad job during preview season trying to keep up. And now I'm just like, it's a mystery now. So I've got some wonderful folks here with me. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, let us know what they got going on in their universes, throw their links up in chat, and yeah, and let us know what they're playing. And we'll start with Lachlan. What's going on? Welcome back.
Hey, thanks. My villain arc is complete. Me and my Vitruvian. I really love this T-shirt. I'm going to stand up and show my breast to the camera. But I have a Vitruvian Dalek T-shirt that I never get to wear because it's confusing to people. So I'm very excited to complete my arc tonight. Hopefully, my voice is actually audible this time around. If someone could tell me it's not, I'll fix that. You can find me on Twitter and just about all the socials as Lachlan. I stream on Twitch as Loch Ness, where on Tuesdays I host Tuesday Night Team Ups, which is a two-headed giant format. So if any of the people I'm lovely enough, or if any of the lovely people that I'm lucky enough to play with tonight would like to join me, I will happily shoot you a link for that. Thanks, Faded. And and as part of I do that as part of the Relentless Positive podcast. In real life, at a selection of the schools that I work at, I do Hate Has No Place Here, EDH and Magic clubs for students, and I do the event at our local LGS to kind of get that back up and going. So yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And I've become somewhat of a professional guest.
That you have. You basically live here.
Jarvis sent me a message earlier tonight, so can you play tomorrow at 10 p.m.? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, wait, 10 p.m. your time or my time? Yeah.
So
and tonight I will be playing, as the completion of my villain arc, the Cult of Skaro. So this is all about the randomness of Daleks. Which this card really appeals to me because they always seem like they have this like plan, but it's not really very cohesive. And so this card I think sums that up for me. Like, so that is who I shall be playing, the Cult of Skaro.
That's the most Grixis thing in the world. You start with a plan and then you're like, yeah, it just goes
it's the most magic
after
thing
that.
in the world, right? Start with a plan and
then everything just goes downhill after that.
Draw. Treasure.
So, Tom, what is happening?
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter and Moxfield at Tomedy. And tonight I'm playing the Timey-Wimey deck. I'm sticking with the 10th Doctor and Rose, because that's my doctor and that's my companion.
And Rose is overpowered.
Oh my gosh, I killed the whole entire pod with Rose commander damage.
Love Rose.
Scruffy played that deck the other night and like got like 9 copies of Rose.
She's terrifying.
It was like turned like all of his creatures into copies of Rose. It was like stupid.
The crimey-wimey deck, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Those freaking Rose just...
I'm counting on chat to become assimilated and help me with my villainous journey.
Rose is so weird too because she doesn't seem like she should be super powerful, but like time counters and suspend really wasn't a thing that was dangerous in Magic until now. So
yeah,
not something you see very often. You see the occasional card.
Yeah, the exiling effects for some of those cards. Oh my god.
Oh, Paradox Power Deck is but I mean, it makes sense that Rose is so quietly dangerous, right? I mean, she was kind of written off a little bit as a bit like, the blonde kind of also ran companion. But Bad Wolf, baby. Like
my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Bad Wolf.
It's such a good deck. But thank you for joining us, Tom. And Shannibal, welcome back. What's happening?
Hi. What is up, friends? It's Shannibal. That's who I go by on the internet, or Shannon. Does not matter. And every Wednesday, but not this Wednesday, because we're on a little a hiatus. But next Wednesday, the 25th, I have Woodburg and Fries, a special edition where it is we're all playing creepy, scary creatures, and we're also having a little dress up party.
Awesome.
Nice.
For and playing Magic at the same time, of course. And so that is next Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then you can also find me on Twitter at Shanable with 3 underscores, because the other ones were taken, but it's fine.
I had to go look. I was like, how many underscores does she have again?
It's 3. I might change it with like underscore MTG, but like I don't want to be known for just MTG. Well, anyway,
I'm just
before I go on like a tangent. But yeah, on Twitter I post about magic, crochet, and yeah, I'm playing the 13th Doctor, and then we're just keeping it with Yaz as the companion. And I'm super excited to play this deck again. It's my fave.
I'm glad to have all 3 of you back. Yeah, Yasmin actually is kind of sneaky too. She is another one of the almost all the
Oh, yeah.
companions in some way. They're weapons. Like you just sit there with the doctor and he's just hanging out, but then yeah, the companions are doing all the work, all the heavy lifting.
Oh yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, if everybody's got a playable hand, I'm gonna randomize us real quick. Boop. There we go. We are
And I've been making
randomized.
bats.
Oh man! Oh, those are
Oh my
adorable.
God.
Those are
So
super
we're
adorable.
halfway through this one.
Hey, Sure McMurr, look at the cute, adorable bats.
Look at the bat. It's a bat.
I want to say thank you to everybody in chat. We got Faded over here, and Sue, and Sure McMurr. Hey, Tom's here. Surprise! Let's see.
And we got chickens.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Those are adorable.
And Jen is here.
Jen,
Hey,
Jen,
Jen.
look at my chickens.
Look at these adorable chickens.
Okay.
Okay, so we actually have some redemptions that will start during the first
Ooh.
upkeep of the first player. So, Shannibal, once we started the game, you can we'll do our Scry 1 a draw, and then we'll get a treasure. Faded
You
knows
might-
what's going on. Faded always brings the chaos every time.
I'm going to show you this Shannable because you might appreciate it. I've been making rabbits.
Oh, that's cute.
Sheep. I'll say my sheep next time. Big sheep.
Of course, we have to go to.
Right.
We're starting in a place that I was discussing earlier, the Doctor's Childhood Barn. In
We're gonna scry
Gallifrey.
bottom. Then we'll draw for the redemption, and then draw per turn.
Yepper. And then also,
Okay.
we've got
And then we also get a treasure.
Yep.
Okay.
All the things, just to supercharge our decks just a little bit.
Exactly what a
'Cause-
villain needs to
yeah.
start their villain's
Yeah,
journey.
that's exactly what we all needed with these decks, is to be supercharged.
Okay.
So all of our creatures are going to be entering the battlefield tapped, unfortunately. Hey, Benoit, what's happening?
Because of the thing.
Aren't those chickens awesome?
I know. Okay.
So, whenever chaos ensues here, for each opponent, you're going to choose up to 1 target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Untap those permanents. They are going to phase out. They can't phase back in for as long as the Doctor's Childhood Barn remains face up, which is still super weird to me the way that it is worded, because is there a way to turn it face down?
Yes. So what
Okay.
happens is there are lots of cards in my deck that turn your cards into face down Cybermen.
But does it do it to...
that's right.
Okay, yeah, okay. And then whenever a player planeswalks, those permanents will phase back in. Now, this was not one of my favorite locations.
We're going to tap the command tower and sacrifice the treasure to play out this Dijarian Witness.
Who comes in tapped.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But hey,
It's
it's
the
a creature
Thalia
on
of
turn
Plains.
Yeah.
It's just
one.
like,
And
nope.
with that, we're gonna pass the turn.
This Celestial Colonnade is beautiful. Some of this art.
I'm going to play a Plains, tap it, and crack the treasure to play Lightning Greaves. And pass.
Ooh.
I will draw for turn.
Don't really like the
I will
10th Doctor
play.
having lightning greaves.
It, it wasn't my plan, but I would have had to discard.
I will play this island. Crack my treasure.
Oh yeah, I got a scry one on the draw.
And I will play a Cybermat.
Oh.
So it has Skulk. It is a robot artifact creature. Whenever Cybermat attacks and isn't blocked, it gets +X+O until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking artifact creatures.
He's so cute. I like that they brought
It
Skull back.
was Hermit, one of Hermit's. I'm sorry, I mean, I adore all the creators equally, except I love Hermit more. His reveal for his 2 cards was like
Chef's
the
Kiss.
best thing ever. And this was one of his 2 cards. So, and I will then pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I will draw for turn.
Yeah, his preview was Chef's Kiss. I'm so glad that he was able to get that.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think
He's the only person I know that's as big a Doctor Who fan as I am.
I'll play this
Oh yeah.
Celestial Colonnade, which will come into play tapped. It can turn into a creature if I pay Zorius and 3. Comes a 4/4 blue elemental creature with flying and vigilance. I am going to try to leave
Oh,
this
yeah.
place. Not my favorite place.
Forgetting I gotta put the planar die like right on top of my deck or something.
See, that's why I usually, that's how I do reminders. Is I put things in my way, and I'm like, why is this in my way? I'm going to pass my turn over to Shadowbolt.
Oh right. And like I know you were saying it was like so small, but it is like canonically the same as this D6.
But isn't
Like this regular like
compared
It's
to
a
D6
normal
that I have.
size die.
compared to the
Oh,
normal planar dice?
something about its color makes it look smaller.
It looks like those little ice cubes, or not the ice cube gummies, like the gum. I forget what they're called.
Oh yeah.
Icebreakers. Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna play a mountain and then pass. Wait, before we pass, we're gonna roll.
Yes.
Nothing. God damn it.
Remember to roll.
Pass.
All right. I'm gonna play Temple of Epiphany.
Oh, you know what? I got to discard.
And then I'm gonna roll. Nope, I'll pay 1 to roll again. Oh, chaos.
Chaos.
Woohoo! You get to exile a non-land permanent an opponent controls, and it phases out.
Wait. Gonna make him choose.
Yeah, there's not even. Oh, you all have stuff. I'm like, haha.
So if you don't choose me, Tom, I won't attack you for like, I don't know, 4 turns.
I'm gonna go with that witness because it looks kind of scary.
Why? It's a 0/4.
I'm gonna pass. Sorry, I was trying to leave.
You've already started fights with people.
Yeah.
I hate it when I have to make choices.
surprising.
No, it's only exiled face down and then it comes back. It's not gone.
Oh, well, you know what? I can't read. So.
I am going to play a mountain. Then I think I will. So I need how many colors? 1, 2, 3. I need 4 manas. Okay, so not this turn. Okay. I will, I think, pay 2, and I will cast a Thought Vessel. And then, because I know what Amara's deck is going to do to me soon, I am going to swing at Amara for 3.
My deck didn't do anything yet. Oh, good. 3.
Yeah.
Go to 37.
I played your deck.
We're just simply sitting here. Tom is the threat. Tom is the threat.
That's right. So you know why I'm really loving this?
I'm no threat.
I do not have to. I am literally the arch enemy
Yeah, so you
for this,
just
right? So I don't have to feel bad for trying to kill everybody because that's what my deck is supposed to do.
So we have
Do
a
you usually feel
rampant.
bad?
I do, which is why I rarely win because I'm forever pulling punches or not doing things that I know I should do. I also prize being invited back over winning.
uh, like,
Nothing. I'm gonna pay one.
oh, actually, we all have a rampant growth as well. So if you would
Oh,
like to
hey, wait,
go,
I'm not gonna pay one.
it will come into the battlefield tapped to basic.
Oh, it comes tapped. Okay.
Yeah,
However,
we have some, maybe a basic in here somewhere. It's so weird going into a precon and not finding basics.
Yeah.
Thanks,
just
wizards.
like I think there's like 3 or 4 of each basic in the deck, but not many more than that.
I like to think that somebody was like, you know what? Did you know that it costs the same amount of money to print the same? Or we can print basics and we can print dual lands for the same price.
It's not just that, but it's they gave us dual lands that made sense, right?
Yeah,
Like they weren't
and some of them needed to be reprinted, especially like the Modern Horizon ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh, and Horizon Canopy and some of those
Yeah.
like if you're gonna encourage people to play Commander, it's nice to see some of those staples come down.
Yeah.
And why should the secondary marketplaces get like all the profit from those things, right? Like Wizards should just print the living crap out of them. It's a game, not an investment strategy for your 401k.
Some people though. They're like, yep.
Right, I realize that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm sticking to it.
I get it.
Have oh, okay. What am I echoing through? Because I'm echoing. I will pass my turn because I actually did roll a planar die.
Okie dokie. I will untap. I will draw for turn. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna mute a mic. And can you still hear me? Because I muted one of the mics.
Oh, we hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not echoing anymore.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes that happens. I do it sometimes too. Like especially when I like switch from playing spell table games and playing like actual video games because I have to switch my audio back and forth. And then
Yeah, and
I'll go and to do it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to switch this back. Sorry.
when I broadcast last night, I had to use I had to use OBS and Streamlabs. So
I am gonna show you guys a plane/island. And I'm gonna play a port town.
no, somebody has their volume up because I can hear myself still coming through the speakers.
Not moi.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Make sure nothing's echoing on my end. Don't see anything. Discord. Da, da, da. Okay, we're good on my end. Let's see here.
Yeah, I have headphones. I don't know why I would hear
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
audio coming from my headphones.
Actually, last night when I ran in to join their game because I was running late, like I forgot that I had turned on Discord on my phone and was talking through it as I was turning on my computer, and then I left it on. I'm like, why do I hear an echo? But it was my phone playing Discord as well. So I'm going to tap my Celestial Colonnade in my forest. I'm going to play Barbara Wright. She's a history teacher, and sagas I control have read ahead, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to end up having to put a copy of that over there, and Tom Bombadali, or whatever.
Bombadil, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck his name is.
Mr. Bond is something. I always pronounce it wrong, or I pronounce it differently
Yeah, me
every
too.
time. I'm going to tap and I'm going to play another card. Canine Mark 1. It's a robot dog. It's a 1/1 and negative. As long as Canine Mark 1 is untapped, other legendary creatures I control have Ward 1. Affirmative. I can pay
Ooh.
1 blue and 1 colorless and tap, and target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn, which is pretty
Ooh.
sweet. I'm going to try to leave this place. I still don't like this place.
Oh, aren't they coming in tap still?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Forgot about that silly power. Like, the text for the power, ridiculous. The text for this, just come into play tapped.
Yeah.
I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Untap to tap. Upkeep. Draw. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't need that right now.
Does your guy phase back in now?
No. As
No?
long as we're still here, everything stays.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dog crap.
That's why this place is
I'm
terrible.
sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Now you can steal Tom's lightning greaves and do the same thing to him.
Oh no.
Ha!
Let's get everybody fighting with each other. Pay no
That's
mind
my
to me
job.
over here.
We're going to tap for 3. We're gonna cultivate.
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 Cultivate. Let's just say ponder.
I meant to put I put the Dalek voice changer on my phone, but I have no idea where my phone is. So
I really wanted
Oh
to
my god,
add
I
a bunch
lose
of
my
sound.
phone all the time, and I always have to go to my computer and click find my phone, and then it rings.
I always forget I could actually do that from my watch. Of course, when I lose my watch and my phone.
Then it's all downhill.
The island will come into tapped, and the mountain will go to my hand. And then can I cast anything for 1 mana? The answer is no, but we're gonna roll that planar die. Oh, we planeswalk! Let's go!
Woohoo! Get us out of
Woo!
here. So, yep, your thing will come right
You know what
back.
I've learned about planeswalking in Doctor Who?
It might be
What?
It
bad.
can always get worse.
That is
That's
very true.
true.
It can always get worse. I have not been to the unit headquarters yet. When you planeswalk to the unit headquarters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a tapped 1/1 white soldier creature token. So you get a 1/1.
Damn it! I get the soldier last.
No,
No, you get it right now.
planeswalk.
Because
You planeswalk.
yeah, you just got here, so you get it.
It's
Oh,
you.
I get it.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And then whenever chaos ensues, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Gross.
It's tapped.
Wait. Oh, it is.
Yes.
Boo.
No, it's not. It comes.
It says it create a 1/1
Oh,
tap.
whoops. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about the other thing phasing back in.
No. The soldier comes in tapped.
Silly soldiers.
Okay.
Plane of Earth.
And with that, we're gonna pass the turn.
Hey, Hexrick, what's happening? Oh, Diablo. I gotta finish Diablo still. Ugh.
Guess who doesn't have time to play video games? Me.
Yeah.
It's fucking me.
Yeah. And there's some
Playing
long video
Crossbow
games
Snarl.
out there right now.
It's my own fault that I signed up for craft fair markets. So.
And I'm going to bring in Rose Tyler.
Ooh.
Don't like it.
I will equip Lightning
Also,
Greaves.
also don't like that.
I don't like that either.
It's fine.
Is it? Is it?
I love that the Greaves is equip 0. That's
Is
just
it
like the best
though?
thing
Oh, and I
ever.
was supposed to make a soldier, right?
Yep, at the beginning of your upkeep.
Okay. Guess I'll go to combat and I'll swing at Lachlan.
Fair enough. For how many?
2.
For 2, and it's also commander damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, second main phase, I'm going to roll. All right, pass my turn.
Oh, hey Tom. I know you're like really bad at Discord, but Scruffy needs your ring wraith.
Oh yeah.
What?
So Scruffy's building Sauron, and basically the 9 other people that stayed in the Airbnb is picking a creature in the Grixis colors to be a ring wraith
Yeah.
in his deck.
I can't tell you what
I'm
mine is
gonna
because
go
it's
to the
awesome.
Discord.
And yeah, well, I think he messaged you directly. I don't know.
Yeah, you should just have it in your direct messages in Discord.
But you gotta pick a legendary creature in Grixis. Or it doesn't have to be legendary, but a gross creature. I picked Karvek the Merciless because I'm awful.
I chose Priest of the Forgotten Gods.
Nice.
I love that
All right,
card.
I will think about this.
Sweet. I figured I would bring it up.
Thank you. I never would have seen it.
He didn't
I'm gonna
seem.
play I think
It's okay.
Sons of Hollow. And then I'm gonna ask you. Actually, first I'm gonna ask you all for a count of the cards in your hands.
Oh
As
no.
7.
always.
Full grip.
5.
7.
One of those questions
Never good to
nobody
hear.
enjoys.
I think I'll do this instead. What happens on the end step on this plane?
Nothing.
Just to upkeep. Okay.
Yep, just the upkeep.
So I am going to play the Master Mesmerist.
Oh no.
Okay. Target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the Master's power gains Skulk until end of turn, and you goad it. Whenever a creature with Skulk deals combat damage to one of your opponents, put a +1/+1 counter on the Master and draw a card.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
I would like to move to combat.
Welcome to combat.
I feel honor bound to honor my pledge to Tomedy, but I'm not happy about it. I am going to therefore swing at Amara again for 3.
Blessed
That
it.
doesn't sound very Grixis.
That I'm honoring the deal.
I will take 3.
And then I will put a +1/+1 counter on the Master Mesmerist. I will draw a card. I will play a command tower. That's my land for the turn. All right, Cyberman, you're getting demoted because you're in the way.
You have been fired.
You have been fired. Honor is always so troubling. It really is, especially when you're the villain.
Hey, Jared Spark, what's happening? Does make it hard. Like, I'll honor my deals if I'm being villainous, but also I'm like, sometimes that'll be the death of you.
That's all right. I'm not feeling that bad about it.
Just remember, Rose is still up there.
Yep,
With
but
Shroud.
with Shroud, which is actually going to hamper him as much as it will us. And I will pay 1 and nothing. And it's got to be me echoing.
Happy Wednesday to you as well. Yesterday I forgot what day it was.
And I will pass my turn.
How do you forget what day?
I don't
It's
know.
really easy. When you get older, you'll understand.
They just all start blending together. I'm gonna draw a card for turn. Let's see here. I'm gonna play. Let's play this Thriving Heath. We'll make it make blue. That sounds good. That sounds like a color that we need at some point. There we go. What is going on? I need to keep up some blockers, because apparently I keep getting punched. Let's see here. I think... Which one do we want to do? Well, we can't do either of our commanders, because they apparently both cost 4. Why are you so expensive? I think that... I don't know if we want to do that yet. Yeah, we may as well. I keep talking to myself. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play a saga. Trial of the Time Lord. Has 4 parts. The first 3, I'm going to exile target non-token creature an opponent controls until Trial of the Time Lord leaves the battlefield. And then on the 4th time, starting with me, each player is going to vote for innocent or guilty. Guilty gets more votes. The owner of each card exiled with Trial of the Time Lord puts that card on the bottom of their library. And I do believe I'm going to have the Master disappear. He's been naughty. You got me, Lachlan? I'm going to take away the Master. Oh, you're muted.
Who's muted?
Oh, I think Lachlan's talking.
All right, so
Okay, there we
I
go.
think it is, but I think it's a Discord problem because when I tried to fix it, I went away. Okay, so what card did you just play?
Trial of the Time Lord. I'll be exiling a target non-token creature an opponent controls until the Trial of the Time Lord leaves the battlefield. Oop. And then everybody's got creatures up except for Tom. Do I want to anger Tom? I don't want to anger Rose. This is my problem.
I thought we had to vote. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's where I was. Okay.
Yeah, that's later on. Not until a little while from now. I think Barbara is just going to hit Tom for 1. Because I may as well get some damage in, I guess.
For 1?
Yep, just 1. I'm a monster. I'll pass my turn. Oh, blasted. Can I roll real quick?
No.
Sure. Yeah. No, you're not allowed. Yeah.
I want to roll. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'll pass now.
Alrighty.
I forgot we weren't in that terrible place anymore. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like this one actually has a thing that if I roll chaos, I won't mind.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh,
You
we
get another
not?
soldier, I think.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I don't feel like drawing another one, so boom.
Success.
Success.
Could you do the cognitively impaired me a favor and do this?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on.
I have a great deal of trouble under normal circumstances remembering the difference between things with counters and things that are counting
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, you got it.
And in this particular format, I'm just toast.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Thank you.
I feel like drawing another one.
Oh my gosh, that was that timey-wimey deck when I was trying to keep my counters from sagas, my counters from +1/+1 counters, and my counters from
Yeah,
suspend
we'll play a
counters all different.
mountain. And we will tap for 3 to bring out my girl, the 13th Doctor. Let's go. And then we will tap another 3 for River Song's Diary.
Dun dun dun.
It has imprint. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into a graveyard as it resolves. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled with Riversong's Diary, choose one at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. That sounds stupid.
It is.
It is actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point where we kept it
Yeah.
locked down under a Pandorica for quite a while in a game. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
G?
She was not happy about that.
Yeah.
And then they convinced me to let it go for a turn,
Sure.
and then it promptly ate
Yep.
2 of my spells, and I'm like, this is not good.
Even though the master would have killed
Happened
us
to
all,
my
I imagine.
planer die? I don't know what happened to my plane. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna roll. Nothing happens. Pass turn.
You get another tapped soldier, Tom.
All right, I'm going to play Temple of the False God. And I'll bring out the 10th Doctor. Okay. How big is 1-1? I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing Rose at Amara. So I'm going to exile cards from the top of my library until I exile a non-land card.
When did I do this game?
Gonna... I'm going around.
Oh, yeah.
So that gets 3 time counters on it.
So I'll get
And
hit
so I
for...
put a time counter on Rose, so she's getting +1/+1.
Gross. Gross. So I'm getting hit for 6?
3.
Doesn't she get +1/+1 for... Oh, just on her. Okay, excellent. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, that would have been crazy if it was total.
Let me add
All
that.
right. Then I am going to roll. Pay 1 and roll again. All right, pass my turn.
I will make a soldier. Mara's holding my potential board hostage.
Next turn, Tomedy and Shannibal here are going to have to give me reasons why their Time Lords haven't caused... are not going to cause any issues for me. I cannot promise them a fair hearing.
Oh no.
Okay. So we are going to cast. We have 6 manas. We're going to spend 2 of it on a Lightning Greaves. And 2 of it, or 4 of it, on
Dun dun dun.
a Sycorax Commander,
Oh no.
which we will equip our Lightning Greaves to. So, you all must face a villainous choice.
Oh no.
When Sycorax Commander enters the battlefield, each opponent faces a villainous choice. That opponent discards all the cards in their hand, then draws that many cards -1, or Sycorax Commander deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. And I believe you all have quite a number of cards in your hands.
Not moi. Luckily. I will take the
Yeah.
4, since I'm first priority. I'll go to 27. The last time I chose poorly by discarding my hand, and then yeah, I just got annihilated because I had got my cards I redrew were just awful. I think I like drew mostly lands. So it's like not great. So, Hannibal, what do you
What am
got?
I facing?
A villainous choice. You're gonna wheel your hand -1, or you're going to lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand.
So I believe you have 5 cards in your hand, correct?
I have 6.
6.
I will lose 6. What's 6, right?
Yeah, you're still at 40. It's all good.
Life is a
It's
resource.
fine.
And I'll take 7.
That worries me. With 7, I might actually just wheel.
Well,
You're like, not with
What
what's in
is the
my
power
hand.
and toughness on your doggy,
What?
Tamara?
That's a 1/1.
Okay, so you're safe. What about you over there, Shannibal?
My
What are
poor
your
pupper.
powers and toughnesses?
I have 2 1/1s, a 0/4, and a 2/2.
Okay. So I think we're good for not attack. Oh wait, hold on a second. I have first strike and haste. Well. Amara.
I'll take the 4. I'm gonna be out of this game soon.
Well, you have the potential to tear my board apart.
Not really. Not at all, actually. Like, compared to the other 2 players, you're in
You
danger
have
there.
3 more exile activations on your.
But you're just giving me
Power
reasons to use them
Lord.
on your stuff.
Actually, I am going to take the Lightning Greaves off of the Sycorax Commander and put it on the Cybermat. And then I am going to find my planar die. And chaos will ensue.
Uh-oh. You get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control.
Wheat.
The soldiers are getting buff.
And then I shall pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I'll untap. I will draw for turn. I then will have my Trial of the Time Lord. Go to the second part. I know the things that are going to be issues. Question is, I don't want the Wrath of Rose. I think the commander is going to go underneath the trial. So, Lachlan, you will lose your commander for at least until
I
the
haven't
trial.
cast a commander.
The Skrillex commander, or the.
So you realize that if it comes back, the ETB goes off, right?
Yes, but I'm just going to probably keep getting rid of your stuff if you keep attacking me. And then everybody
And
will
I'm
just.
only attacking you because you're getting rid of my stuff. And I need that to advance.
So, if I just keep getting rid of the same person's stuff, then everybody will most likely choose guilty. that's-
but
mean.
the problem is that
And if I take away Tom's commander, he's going to attack me with Rose. I don't need any more. Everybody's, I guess, keeps attacking me, so.
see, now that you've taken 2 of my
I
things
haven't
away,
done anything this game. I'm chilling.
one of them is guaranteed to come back now.
No. Because Because if it gets guilty, all the things go. Starting with you, each player votes innocent or guilty. Guilty gets
When does the 60th premiere? I don't even know.
Like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yay. More Doctor Who.
I think we will tap 1, 2, 3, and I will play the second Doctor. The second Doctor, players have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of my end step, each player may draw a card. Each opponent who does can't attack me or permanents I control during their next turn.
I used to have the poster from the 50th movie, but it burned in the fire. But I got this.
Oh, cool.
And it's
Oh,
like
fancy.
surge foil.
It is very surge foily.
It's very awesome.
Oh, I'm going to have this soldier enter the battlefield tapped because I forgot about him. Think we will try to roll the leave just because I want to see if we can get +1/+1 counter. Oh, okay. Success.
Oh no.
+1/+1 counters. Woohoo! +1/+1s. Aha, now my my K9 is a 2/2.
Nice. Is that turn?
Yes, at the end of my turn though, starting with you, Shannibal, would you like to draw a card and not attack me?
Oh, that card. Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Tom.
I will try, sure.
Okay. And Lachlan.
Oh, for sure.
Excellent. I am also going to draw a card as well, because I'm not going
Don't
to
forget
attack
that you're now
myself.
a safe zone.
Yes, I do like that. I shall pass my turn.
Alrighty.
I really do need to get
We're
rid of the
going
13th
to
Doctor.
Tip of the tab, upkeep, draw. Has anyone casted any instant or sorceries?
No. That
Nope.
tends to be what
Okay.
happens when the River Song's Diary comes out and nobody wants to cast their
I'm
spells.
just checking. I'm gonna play an Ominous Cemetery as my land per turn.
I'm going to give you one on my turn.
So ominous.
I'm enjoying the villain role. The unapologetic attacking and destruction is something I don't normally do, so this is fun.
Oh, I get another soldier, right?
Yep. They just keep popping out.
We're gonna tap for 2 for a Dan Lewis, a man's best friend. And then we're going to tap for 2, and we're gonna foretell this card. Just don't worry about it.
Now I feel like I should worry about it.
I mean, there's some interesting foretell cards in that deck.
Okay, I think that is it. I will pass the turn.
I don't think I have another soldier, so I have 3.
But didn't... is it just me that put +1/+1 counters and everything when we went to Chaos, or did
Yeah, because
everybody?
you chaosed and
Okay.
Yeah, I've got them on mine as well, but...
All right. Okay. I just have to make a note that Tomides is not counters, it's
Tom, just put
numbers.
yours above the soldiers so they're not on them as that way. That's what...
And also one of them is currently tapped.
Just...
I'm going to play a Sundown Pass.
Well, if you have 2 soldier tokens, you can have one of the soldiers tapped.
That's true.
There, that's just the
Thank
always
you.
tap soldier.
Whatever makes things easier.
The thing is
All
finding
right.
easy ways to show through spell table.
I do that when I play in real life too. I
Oh.
make sure I bring lots of tokens and lots of things, and then I give other players all the tokens because I'm like, if I'm the one that needs the clear board state, then I should supply the stuff that makes the board state clear.
What is what is going on, Broxy?
Alright.
We do have a draw a card from Broxy.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Proc.
not terrible. I accept this, Proxy.
Gonna go to combat. I'm going to swing Rose at Shannibal. So I will
Why?
exile until I get a non-land. Talisman of Creativity. Oh, that should have gone down to 2. Sorry about that.
That's not good.
And that gets
Oh, and we also will have
3.
when combat is over, we'll have a +1/+1 counter to one of your creatures, and everybody gets one.
Oh,
But we'll wait until combat's over.
okay. So she is now a 5/5.
She just keeps getting
Okay.
beefier.
Does she have trample?
She does not.
I will block with a 1/1.
Okay.
And it will die. Dramatically.
All right. Second main phase. Going to re-equip these to the 10th Doctor. Oh, that went to exile. I'm going to tap.
So now everybody gets to put a +1/+1 counter on one of their creatures.
Oh, okay.
Just one creature though, right?
Yep, just one creature.
I think we give it to the guy with the rocket launcher. That
Yeah.
seems...
He has the ability to do more damage than the guy with the sword.
You know what? The fact that you recognize that one of them has a sword and one of them has a rocket launcher is so warming to my heart.
I'm going to put it on Rose.
Freaking
But then I'm
Rose.
going to tap 1 white and sacrifice Rose for Adipose Offering. She is a 6. So I'm going to make 6 tokens.
That's something.
Now,
We had a rapid growth too.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Ugh, that's gross. That's a lot of those.
Alright, then
So everybody rampant growth after that.
My soul ring's on the bottom.
going to bring back Rose and re-equip. Alright, then I will 6, 7, 8. Discard planes and pass my turn, and I will do my rampant growth.
How can a deck with black have exactly one basic swamp in it? I don't understand.
So weird.
Oh, okay. There's another one.
Like I was sitting here, I went through most of the deck just to find that plains.
Right. That helps greatly. So I pulled a basic swamp. I'll untap. That's a thought vessel, not a land. I will draw for turn. I will play a Sunken Hollow. So, you're tapped out, Amara, correct?
I am tapped out.
Get ready to get your little infinity token out to write down the name of a spell.
Uh-oh.
Don't blink, Amara.
Oh, no.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
Oh.
Wrong one. Let me change that. You still need your slate. Only this time you're feeding the swarm.
Destroying my...
Oh, probably a Time Lord. Like, unquestionably.
Okay.
Aw.
Boop.
So, these come back. But they don't come back with their counters, I don't think.
Do not believe so. Because they are... Yeah, they were exiled and not actually phased out or anything.
So,
Oh, trying casually games. What's happening? We have a Scry 1 after this.
oh,
Ooh.
excellent. So I'm gonna make a note that this is exiled with River Song's Diary.
And you will lose 3 from the Trial of the Time Lord.
Oh, I'm okay with that because you're
Yeah.
all about to face a villainous choice.
I love villainous choices. This time I actually don't
Oh,
mind
yeah.
it. Or do I mind
So-
it? I don't know.
You all may discard your hands and redraw -1, or lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Again.
Yeah.
Yep, because I blinked the. So when I moved the lightning greaves off of the commander, all y'all should have known I
Yeah.
had a way to get him back.
So, I guess I am going to discard and draw 5 instead. So, Nasa, Time Lord, Regeneration, Sarah Jane Smith, Dugan Private Detective, a Path of Ancestry, and Bessie the Doctor's Roadster. And I'll draw 5.
How many was that?
6.
Okay, so you draw 5. What about you, Shannibal?
We're going to discard
not
5.
great.
I don't see. I don't think losing 9 life for these cards is worth it. So we're gonna discard a second time. 1, 2, 3.
Part of
I'm
me
gonna
kind of
draw
wishes I would have just
4.
taken the 6.
You did your scry first, though, right?
No, I did not. It's fine.
Yeah. Which means I gotta do my scry as well.
I
so.
forgot.
Well, you can do it now. Yeah. It
Sure,
doesn't
it's
really
Whatever.
matter.
So you can bottom one of them if you would like. That's
Yeah.
fine with me.
Oh, I already just cried from the top.
Okay.
It's literally not game breaking. It was a land.
I'm gonna take the 7.
Oh,
This is,
interesting.
all of Tom's damage is just to
I'm-
himself.
And then I'll do my scry.
Tom's like, I like the cards I have.
I don't even know if I'm gonna use them all. I want to have them just in case.
I mean, you might get to see some other cool cards. Or cooler cards.
And I am going to do my scry. I gotta pick it up so I can read it. I think I'm supposed to leave that on top. Okay. So I am going to. I have put the lightning greaves on the Master Mesmerist, giving him haste. So target creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the Master's power gains Skulk until end of turn. Goad it. I'm not quite sure how they work together.
It makes it so
However,
they can attack and get past enemies, basically. So
yeah,
that
but if
you,
I
so you,
goad, like I'm
because you
choosing.
want to draw the cards, so you want them to be able to get past.
Yes, but I'm confused that the same creature that I'm giving Skulk to, I'm also goading, because I thought goad was making it attack anybody except me.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want
Okay.
them to attack somebody else. So, like if you goaded Tom's creature and it gets through to me, then you get to draw a card. So I'm taking damage and you're getting to draw a card out of the deal, basically. So it's kind of making sure that you get to draw that card,
Okay.
or most likely getting to.
Interesting. I am going to tap the master, and so goad keeps something from attacking me, correct?
Ah, yes. It has to
Okay.
attack as long as you're not the only player still there.
How big is the adipose dude?
He is a 2/2.
Okay.
The tokens are also all 2/2s.
That's such a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to get another soldier?
Yes. One tapped soldier.
Draw him after. Okay. I will goad the biggest thing on your field, Amara.
That will be
I
my
think
doctor.
is the doctor. Yeah, I'll goad your
Yep.
doctor. And
4/6
it will
right now.
also have Skulk until end of turn,
Sweet.
apparently.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That does make no sense. Except it can attack me, so that's fine. Oh, whenever a creature with Skulk deals combat damage to one of your opponents. Oh, okay. Ha. All right. So it has haste. So that's an instant speed thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to do it now. I can do it on your turn. Ha. Okay. So reverse that. I just
Rewind.
realized that. Okay. All right. So okay. So I'm going to pay 4, one of each color and a 1. And we will
This is true.
play. I have 6 mana available to me though, so I think I'm going to play out the Cult of Skaro.
Dun dun dun. They have arrived.
Yes.
Exterminate!
Fucking scared me.
Sorry.
Coming?
Dalek are scared. Daleks are
Still
scared.
jump. Oh, that was
I've been waiting this whole entire time. I had to wait an hour and 20 minutes to do that.
sorry. I will put the Greaves on the Cult of Skaro.
Makes sense.
And I am going to swing at Shanable.
And you will have an attack trigger. So that.
Because I have an attack trigger. And I'm hoping you'll just let it go through.
Well, as soon as
So
you
that I
attack,
don't,
it will happen.
and I'll
so.
because I'm gonna start feeding you spells.
So, to randomize, I don't know if you want to
Interesting.
use the.
How much power?
Well, first we'll have the cult. The cult will
Yeah.
actually have their random power go off first.
Yeah. So, there are 4 things. So I will roll a 4-sided die. So they're just in order from 1 to 4. That is a 4. Oh, yeah, you better block it. Each opponent loses 4 life.
No.
You can see that, right? Like if I lift that straight up, you can see that it was a 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So lose 4.
Yeah.
And then
Because if you lose more life to that, I'm going to feel really bad.
no, don't feel bad. It's a game. It's just a game.
Just a game.
Why are you mad?
So it's only a 4, so a soldier will block it.
Okay, yeah, I'll block with a soldier.
Cool.
As my soldier force dwindles.
And that's what the Dalek do.
Yup.
Okay. And I will re-equip that. I played a land, correct? Pretty sure I did. How many? It's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 lands. We had 2.
Oh, I forgot I have a treasure. Forgot to
You have
make
a
that at
trigger?
the... No, I have a treasure from the very beginning of the game.
No, I told you I had a treasure. When you were trying to count that out earlier, I said you had a treasure, and it was like...
Yeah, I Planechase, the extra deck throws me off.
Okay. And then I will roll the planar die. I'll roll it again because it landed on my lap. Nothing. And I'll pay 1. Nothing again. And I will pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll untap. Yeah, we've been on this plane for a while. I think this is the least amount of planes I've been to in a Planechase game.
So you don't have nobody has the TARDIS out.
Yeah. The TARDIS is how we get
Almost.
places.
Getting close.
Yeah, Tom almost has the TARDIS out.
Yep, 2 more turns, and then I can attack on the 3rd turn.
I will draw my card for turn. Ooh, that's a card. Let us play this Skycloud Expanse as our land for the turn. Let us tap planes. Hey, you all make the same mana. Just hang out over here with each other. I'll play a Soul Ring. Then... Make some space here so these can go. This can go on the bottom, and then this can just go and sit on top of the deck right now until we go somewhere else. Let us tap the forest, tap the Sky Cloud for Azorius, and then... Oh, okay, that's not going to work. Let's not tap the forest to do that. I actually need that forest. Let's tap this to tap the Sky Cloud, then tap the forest. That's like, oh, I'm playing something that costs 3 colors. Okay. Do we just want to tap that for... Yeah. Well, we'll end up tapping the same amount in the long run. I'm going to play Alistair the Brigadier, Human Soldier. It's a 3/3. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, and whenever Alistair attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of historic permanents you control. Then...
Hard you've died to more than once?
Yes. I just... Once the game gets way up there and somebody has a lot of historic permanents, they can definitely do some nasty things with that. I definitely died to it a couple of times. What else do we want to do? I think... Yeah, we'll just cast. Oh, we can't cast Leela because that was the problem. Is we only have one forest. We have forest issues right now. Let's have 1, 2. Yeah, so 4 total. I'm gonna play
It's
Perry.
useless knowledge.
Hey, what's going on, John?
Ah, knowledge is here.
Hey, John.
What's happening? We're doing some Doctor Who preconning. Sure, McMurray just had a rampant growth, so Perry Brown is going to come out and then we'll do our rampant growth. Everybody go get a basic and put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to go see if I have a forest in here somewhere. I'm hoping there's another
I
forest.
think that may be why they did it.
Yeah, they might have.
From your.
My sad forest situation that I have over here. And hopefully there is another forest in here, because I imagine there is.
There should be 4 in that deck.
I wonder if I Well, there's one up in my graveyard. Okay. Uh-oh.
Because that's the Bant deck, right?
Yeah.
There's 4 forests, 4 plains, and 4 islands.
Okay. Where are you? Just overshooting it, maybe? Where's the one plains?
You did help, sure.
I appreciate it. Island. Huh. Okay. Do I have... Oh, because the third one is in my hand. Yep. Okay. I played the Sky Cloud Expanse instead of the Forest this turn, so... Okay, well... I guess I'll go find that one last basic... Oh, I guess we'll grab this island. Have it come to the battlefield tapped.
You didn't have another forest?
There's only 3, I guess. There's 3 of each
Oh.
basic. And the one is in my hand, one is in my graveyard, and one is on the battlefield. Okay, before combat, I am going to roll and see if the planar die, and see if we can leave. Ah, we're leaving. Okay, success.
Yeah.
Woohoo, we're going somewhere new. That'll go on the bottom. We will flip this into the City of the Daleks. Whenever you attack, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. That's gross. Whenever chaos ensues...
I have 1 artifact.
Yeah, I think I only have 1 artifact, actually, too.
I am
Nope.
0.
Oh, nope, I do have I have 2.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I have 2. I have a Thought Vessel, or whatever that is.
So for whenever chaos ensues for each opponent, you're going to create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace that attacks that opponent this turn. If able, these tokens have haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of your next end step. So I have to attack with the Doctor, unfortunately. So
Do you have to?
Oh.
it's goaded. So
No, yeah. Yes, it is now goaded.
yeah. So and I've got
And it has
Skulk.
Skull. But it has Skull.
So
Which is why I was waiting. So if you hadn't reminded me, I wouldn't have done it. So
unfortunately, that means that you guys can actually you can just block him if you had something big enough.
something small enough.
Well, I don't want him to get through.
It can only be blocked by things with power smaller than it, not bigger. So people can throw a couple of 1/1s at it and kill it. Or 2/2s at it and kill it.
Okay, so yeah, you could block it with a bunch of 1/1s if you wanted to.
I don't think anyone's going to kill your commander on you.
I don't think so. But Tom, you have so many things over there. Tom would probably kill my commander. he's got enough creatures over there to spare.
What?
The way you said that doesn't make me feel great either. So Shannibal, I'm going to come at you with the second doctor. If you want to block with a soldier.
Everyone's coming at me.
Sorry. I know this is. Isn't it a terrible
what?
feeling? It's a 4-6 right now.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna freaking block with my soldier.
That's what I figured. I just didn't want to lose my doctor. And I didn't want to make. I could have tried to make him unblockable, but I didn't want to do that either, because then I would have just got through. So I didn't want him to get
Yeah,
through.
you should have made him unblockable and swung at Tom.
Yeah, but then Lachlan would get to draw a card. So I was like, so I was
Does
like,
he have vigilance?
he does not have it. I just haven't tapped him yet. It's okay. I just haven't gotten around to it. So at the end of my
Oh,
turn.
me, Shermker.
So, at the end of my turn, would you like to draw a card, Jannibal? And not be able
No,
to...
I'm swinging at you. No.
Very well. Tom, would you like to draw a card?
Yes.
Okay. And Lachlan, would you like to draw a card?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And I will draw a card as well. And then I will pass my turn.
Uh-oh.
So many lands.
I just shuffled my hand into my library.
Oh no.
I hate when that happens.
I've definitely done that before.
I know what it was, though, because...
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, and under River Song's diary, you should have. Oh, did you already write down what spells have been cast?
No.
Okay, you should have a Feed the Swarm under there.
Feed the swarm.
I told you that. I actually wrote down right here, exiled with River Song
Okay,
Diary.
I will write feed the swarm. That's a destroy, right?
Yep. You lose life equal to its mana cost, enchantment, and creature.
Oh, that's right. It's the one of the only black spells that can get rid of an enchantment.
Oh, you know what? Target opponent. Whenever I attack, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts I
Alrighty.
control. And it just says target opponent.
We're going to tap for 2. And we're gonna cast a memory worm. Let's go.
So your own stuff gets exiled under your River Song's Diary, too.
Yeah, so it says whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Memory Worm deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card, then draws a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Memory Worm.
Was not one of the cards. Seven Patrol.
Then we will tap for 2, and we'll cast this card from exile with the Foretold cost. The Foretold Soldier.
Oh no.
So that's not going to resolve.
Why?
Because I'm going to don't blink it.
Foretell is happens outside of the stack. You can't interact with it.
Yeah,
It's not cast from...
Foretell is an action that happens outside of the stack.
But when a card comes out of... When you pay the cost to cast from it's being cast, right? You're casting it for its Foretell cost.
Yeah.
So that means you're casting it... Like, when you Foretell a card, you're putting it into exile with Foretell counters on it, correct? Or with Foretell as its condition?
Yeah, it's exiled face down.
Yeah, and it's being and you're casting it from there, and at that point I can interact with it.
Oh, actually, yeah, because it says because foretell is a special action and it does not go through the
Yeah, it just
stack.
yeah, that's what I was trying to explain.
It is not casting. Yeah.
So you can. Well, that means you should never be able to negate a foretell spell either, and you can't. So,
Let's see here.
judge.
Let me go to.
Yeah, like it's a special action, right? Because rules are weird.
Yeah, let me check and see here. Unless we have
Uh,
a.
Using the foretell ability is a special action, but then you do cast after that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so.
putting it into
Oh, well,
foretell is a
that's
special
stupid.
action.
Okay.
Coming out of special action is
Okay, so
a cast.
putting it into this onto the or into foretell.
Yeah, okay.
Like you can't stop someone from foretelling a spell, but you
Right.
can stop them from the cast of it. The good news is you get a copy of Don't Blink. The bad
Right.
news is you don't get your soldier.
Okay. I'm literally just trying to play the game. I felt like I've done nothing. I don't know why you're going after me, but it's okay.
Okay, then then by all no, but keep it, keep
No,
it. I,
it's no,
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 it's
no, no,
fine. I
no,
want to
no, no, no,
respond. It's fine.
no, 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 no. Um. So literally, it's not about going after you. It's that you're the deck playing cake. Like you're the deck that the Don't Blink spell is designed to be cast against. I 100% apologize. You can keep your soldier.
Are you? No. Are you? I mean,
Yep.
you can don't blink it. It's fine.
Nope. It is consider it cast.
Okay. So we have a couple of triggers here. Memory Worm is going to deal 2 damage to Amara because you swung at me.
Okay. Does that mean I get to draw a card?
Yes. You discard a card and then draw.
Oh, okay.
And then Memory Worm will be a 2/2.
The terrible thing is I'm kind of like, you know what? I have all lands in my hand, so I'm like, okay, I'll discard. Don't discard the forest,
Yeah.
though.
Don't discard the forest. I'm trying to find another D6. Because we have a 13th Doctor trigger. And we'll put it on the Foretold Soldier. Damn it. It's fine.
Hey, Bio.
And
What's happening? Thank you for the
then
bits, sir. How you doing?
let's see. I mean, I could swing with what, Dan Lewis. That's it.
And Dan,
And I mean, and the doctor, but I don't want to swing with a doctor. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, we're just gonna pass. I have a 7/7 blocker.
I want to get.
Pass turn.
I just want to get beaten up by these little adorable guys here.
I
Okay.
now do have 3 untapped soldiers.
Oh, I got a soldier. I forgot.
Well, actually, no, we're in the city of the Daleks now.
We're in a different
Yeah.
fucking plane. That's
Yeah,
right.
we left.
Where are we again?
We're in a different place now. We're in the place that makes Daleks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Dalek land.
Oh, whenever you attack, target opponent loses X life. Where X is the number of artifacts. I
I'm
control
gonna play
1.
thespian stage. Tap.
I like Thespian stage. I like it when I can steal like somebody's like or not Urborg, like their Cabal coffers.
Tap 3 to play sonic screwdriver.
There's a lot of different spells or like that give things unblockable in this set.
Play Astrid Peth. I'll make a food.
Nom nom nom. What does your food look like? Is it the fish fingers and custard?
I don't
For the
remember what food
token?
is in that one. I've got my jellies.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have a food.
No clue? Okay.
He's like, there's no
I'm just
food in this
curious.
deck.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't find my food.
It vanished.
How does your TARDIS have 2 counters on it?
He keeps forgetting to
Oh,
take
sorry,
the
yeah.
counters.
Forgot
or
to.
the-
They're both time counters. They're both suspended.
You should make a suspended area
Yeah.
with your infinite token. Infinite tokens. Especially with that deck. There's just so many things going on it with different counters.
Suspend zone. Oops. Okay. I forget. Is food artifact?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is so weird.
Gonna go to combat. Going
Welcome to combat.
Swing at. Guess. Lachlan. With Rose Tyler, so I will. Suspend the moment with 3 time counters. So Rose Tyler will get 3 time counters on her and get +3/+3.
So how big is she now?
She's currently a 5/5.
That's the first time I've seen the moment cast.
I will actually. I'll do nothing. I'll just take the 5.
Oh, and then also I have 2 artifacts. 3 artifacts. So I guess I'll have that go to you also from the City of Daleks.
Of course.
You and Shanna will both have the same life total, so.
Yes.
All right. Second main phase. Drop 1 to blue, and I'm going to play Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey. Draw a card, and I'm going to time travel. So.
The TARDIS is finally coming out. Woohoo!
Almost.
Oh. Well.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say almost.
Put one on
Are you
her.
putting a? I was like,
I'm going to don't blink your TARDIS.
What does Don't Blink do?
If one or more creatures enter the battlefield from exile after being cast from exile, then owners shuffle them into their libraries instead.
Oh, okay.
we're still not traveling. We'll teach you
Yeah.
a lesson, TARDIS.
Should have remembered you had that. You know what? I'm gonna. Hey, Chaos! I get a dollar.
No.
Oh, but then I sacrifice it. Best turn.
I always hate when that happens. Like the power of the plane goes
So-
off, but it's only good for like combat or something, and I've already done it. I'm like, oh.
I was gonna do it before combat, but then I suddenly had artifact, so I didn't want to accidentally leave.
I will draw for turn. I'll play Haunted Ridge.
Oh, I do have a food token.
I was gonna say, I thought there was a food token in each of the decks.
Yeah, I just didn't know where it was. I couldn't find it in the stack.
Okay. I'm going to pay 6. One.
Oh, wait, the TARDIS wasn't a creature because it wasn't crude.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So you get your TARDIS.
Is everyone okay with me getting it back out, or do you want me to leave it shuffled?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Get it back out.
So yeah, just remove it when Tom crews it.
No, it has to be it has to be coming from exile,
Oh, right, that's right.
which is kind of why there's a limited number of targets for
Yeah.
that particular card, and they're aimed at particular decks. But so that's 6, and I will cast a Cyber Ship.
Ooh.
It's a vehicle artifact. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put the top 2 cards of that player's library onto the battlefield face down under my control. They become 2/2 Cybermen artifacts.
8/8 for crew 4. That's crazy.
So I am going to. Board is super clogged. I am going to use the Cult of Skaro to crew the cyber ship, I think.
Yeah.
And then I will equip the Lightning Greaves to it.
I like to think there's just a giant shoe
Yep.
on the end of it.
No, it has to be a cowboy boot. Or something. Something weird.
One giant boot floating up in the air.
Yeah.
I am going to A2, change my plan completely. And I am going to play Cyberman Patrol. So it's an artifact. Artifact creatures I control have a flick 3.
Oh.
Such a good uncommon.
Okay.
Yes.
So I will swing with Cybermat and Cybership. And I will send the Cybermat at Imara
Okay.
and the Cybership at Tomedy.
I will Oh, yeah, I'll take 3 if I don't just let it go through. So I guess I'll just let it go through.
Okay.
Who's
I'll draw
killing
a
it?
card from the skulk.
Oh, yeah, but you also get plus... Cause since I'm not blocking, I guess you do get plus X plus... Till end of
Yeah,
turn
but I
as
can
well.
direct that
Oh,
damage
right.
elsewhere.
So I'll get hit for 3.
So you're just getting
4.
hit for 3.
Well, I'll get hit for 4 because his ability... when he attacks, if I don't block it, you'll get plus X plus 0 until end of turn, where it's the X is...
Okay, so yeah, but there's only two attacking artifact creatures.
So will it get the plus... Does it get plus 2 plus 0? Or does it get
Yeah.
plus... Okay.
Plus 2 plus 0. So it's 5, sorry.
Okay. And
Guess I'm going to take the 8.
Yeah.
Dang.
Not a lot of flyers in
Yeah.
that deck.
Well, the TARDIS
Only
will
the-
fly.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could...
Only the TARDIS, yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have crewed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Cyberman would be terrible in your Malkator deck.
I was thinking that. And then what's that other one that gives them all Myriad?
I don't remember what the name of it is.
Yeah.
I've seen it a
There's
couple of times.
it's one of the masters, right?
I think so.
Oh, no, one of the Cybermen I think gives... Oh, let me look it up.
And what's the effect on the Dalek Plane card?
Whenever you attack, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. And I think you
Okay,
can you actually choose
Yeah,
a target opponent.
and I am going to choose, in the interest of fairness, and nothing more than fairness. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, and that damage will go at you, Shannable.
All right, you got it.
And did you get your face down Cyberman from Tom?
Oh, I did not.
Oh, right. What is it, top 2?
Yeah, top 2.
Land and Trenzalore Clock Tower? Oh, 2 lands.
Reminds me of the Parhelion. Instead of making
I
like
don't
4/4
think you get to look at them.
Yeah, I think they just go
Oh,
face
yeah.
down. Yeah, you just
So,
I misunderstood what it was.
yeah, so
Okay.
you're not supposed to know what they are.
Yeah.
forget it, Tom. Forget
I
all
don't
you
remember.
know.
When do they come in?
When it deals combat damage.
Yeah, so
after
combat
the damage.
damage.
So would they have been on the field before or after I did the calculation for Shannable?
It would be after, yeah, because they'll come in after the combat
I
damage.
just want to make sure, yeah.
Yep. Because one is a beginning of combat trigger.
Okay, and then I will roll the planar die. Nothing. I think I'll leave the lightning greaves right where they are. And I will pass my turn.
Giant floating boot in the sky. Okay, we don't need this tapped guy anymore. There we go.
And then
Tap. Untap. I will draw for turn. Interesting. Let us play this forest. Let's just play the forest before we forget. Permanents you control. Man, I don't have very expensive permanents out right now. That stinks. Okay. Let us tap 1. Tap the Sky Cloud Expanse for Azorius. And then we will tap Plains and this Port Town for a total of 4 mana. I'm going to play Transverse Eternity. It is a sorcery, and I can draw cards equal to the highest mana value among historic permanents I control, which is only 4. I was like, oh, that really is the most expensive thing I have. So I will draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That is a card. Let's tap 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. I'm going to play a Hero's Podium. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. I can pay X and tap and look at the top X cards of your library. May reveal a legendary creature card from among them. Put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll be getting +4/+4. My legendaries will be. Oh. There's so much scary stuff. Everybody's got stuff on their boards.
So before combat,
Yes.
I'm going to goad your Commander Doctor.
Okay, dokie.
Actually, no.
Yeah, this is good.
I'm gonna goad your Brigadier.
Oh, not Alistair.
Yeah, I want him dead. Because that
No!
+8/+8.
He hasn't,
So
he hasn't done
this
anything.
is our only. This is our chance to get him. Yeah,
He hasn't hurt anybody.
he will. as you well know, Amara.
I know.
As you well know.
I mean, I've died to him a couple of times.
Yeah.
You've got 8 manas now.
That is true. I do have 8 manas. I am going to tap 1, 2, and I'm going to use my canine, mark 1, and make target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. And I'll make Alistair unblockable. And then I think I'm gonna. I gotta whittle down life totals here still. I don't really want to take Tom out yet, just because I need him to be a threat. I need him to be a threat! So I don't look like a threat. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I do get a soldier token from my hero's podium, so I just have a tapped soldier hanging out over here. I guess Alistair. Oh, you do have that giant ship over there too.
You can't attack me. He's goaded.
Oh yeah, he is goaded. Yeah, so. Well, Shannapol, I guess I'm coming at you with Alistair.
Yeah.
So
You said it was unblockable?
Yeah, it'll be 7.
He gets +1. He's legendary, is he not?
Yeah, he's getting +4/+4, so he's getting +4/+4, and he's a 3/3, so he's a 7/7 right now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Let's go.
Just a little big.
And because he had Skulk and was goaded, I'm going to draw a card.
And then I will also have the power of the plane will go off, and I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts, and I will have that go over to you, Lachlan, for 4. From the city of Daleks. And then, during my second main, I will attempt to leave this horrifying place. Because, yeah, it's kind of scary. And then we will go to the beginning of my end step, and starting with you, Shannapol, would you like to attack me or draw a card?
We're blazing in hot, baby.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to draw.
Tom!
Nope.
Doesn't make me feel great. Lachlan, would you like to draw a card? Would you like to draw a card or be able to? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Excellent. I shall pass my turn. I do kind of like that because then you're like, oh yeah, I better be on the lookout.
Yeah, that's true.
Like most of the time you're like, oh, I might get attacked this turn, but like the probability has increased.
An exotic orchard as my land per turn, and we're going to tap that for a carpet of flowers.
Oh. I am glad
late,
that
but
there's...
okay.
I have 1, 2. I have 2 islands.
2 island.
2
Yeah,
here.
because I have an island swamp and an island.
2 here as well.
One
What
island.
about 1? Okay, so we get to add 2 Manyas.
Yeah, with these precons playing against each other, the 3 is the most that you can have, which is...
I know, which is like crazy.
I think that's the
No, because
only...
there are like
That's not
some
true.
that have a type.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could have...
Because
Yeah, so like 4.
dual lands count, right? So she's getting an island off a dual land, and she's getting an island off. So if I played more actual islands, she would get more.
No, but it would have to like the key, like the
The
island.
basic type, yeah.
Yeah, it has to say like island, not just like it taps for blue.
Like this.
Yeah, there's...
Like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There are
like,
dual lands
like a
that say
stomping
island
ground
on.
but blue. I'm sorry, I play mostly green. So. A breeding pool, whatever.
I think you can have 4 is the max.
Yeah.
But that's a lot because
4.
it's any color.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that until you found that out, and I was like, oh, yeah, that is any color. I was like, that's pretty great.
Okay, yeah. We finally tap for 4 to bring out. Yeah, I know. Late.
Yeah, it's been a while, Yasmin.
We're gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing the soldier at Amara.
Okie dokie. And I can't.
It's a 7/7.
A 7/7? Uh-oh. We don't
Can you block it?
Oh, yeah, I can block it, actually.
Okay, because it says the foretold soldier must be blocked if able.
Okay, so I can actually block it with the second
Can't be
doctor.
blocked by more than 1 creature.
Okay, so I will block with with the second doctor, which is...
It has reverse Menachie.
Yeah, it has currently... oh my gosh, he's an 8/10 right now, the second doctor.
Why?
Because of the Heroes
He's
Podium.
wrong.
Right.
He's beefy.
So, like, even if it dies, does it get exiled face down? Because it says whenever the foretold... Oh, no, deals damage. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, because it was.
Yeah, it deals damage to me. Yeah, it'll deal damage to the doctor, and then it'll go into exile.
Oh, okay. So even. Oh.
Yeah, so it can disappear and then
Look
reappear.
at that.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of weird abilities.
Interesting. All right, let me see what we can. Oh wait, I can't tap Yasmin. She has summoning sickness. I got excited for a second. But with that, we're gonna pass the turn.
Okay, beginning of your end step, I'm going to tap 2 and tap Thespian Stage to make it a copy of Temple of the False God.
Ooh, more manias.
2 Temple of the False Gods.
Mm-hmm. Talisman gets cast,
Okay, so what is that? Yeah, the talisman? Okay.
and Moment loses 1 time counter. Alright, Lamp turn, I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage.
Oh, Rogue's Passage. You beautiful, beautiful beast.
Alright. Tap 3 and a white to play play Crack in Time, which will go. Oh, never mind, that's not suspended. It gets 3 vanishing time counters. When it enters the battlefield in the beginning of pre-combat main phase, I exile target creature until it comes back. So I'm gonna exile Alistair.
Bye, Alistair.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna time travel 3 times. So I'm gonna put 3 onto Rose. Put 3 onto Crack in Time. I'll remove 1 from the moment. So the moment will also get cast.
And what is the moment? Remind me.
Legendary artifact. At the beginning of my upkeep, I put a time counter on it. I can pay 2 and tap it to untap target creature I control. Phase out until the moment leaves the battlefield. And 3 and tap it and destroy each non-land permanent with mana value less than or equal to time counters. Then sacrifice the moment.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm also going to tap Adipose to crew the TARDIS. Go to combat. I'm going to send TARDIS and Rose at Lachlan, and then 3 each of these aliens at Shandable and Amara.
Okie dokie.
How big are
So-
the aliens?
They are 2/2s. I will exile until okay. So that gets 3 time counters on it. So Rose gets 1 more time counter.
And then I'll have like trample, lifelink, or
Nope, they're just 2/2s.
I will block 2 of them with 2 3/3s.
Oh, Alistair's gone.
How big is
And-
Rose?
Take 2.
She's currently a 10/10.
Without trample, right?
No trample.
I'll just block her with a 1/1.
And I will block with Perry and Barbara and the second doctor, who are all getting +3/+3, so a 5/6, a 5/6, and a 3, so 7/9.
And the TARDIS was also coming at Lachlan.
Right, which I can't block, so that's just 2.
2.
And who would you like to lose X life?
5, 6. Lachlan, you're at 21 after the damage?
I am.
Okay.
You want to live next? Yeah, I'll take
Then
it.
I'll send it. Oh no, I was just making sure. I'll send it Shannable. This
What's
time.
coming at me?
6 from City of the Daleks.
So how much damage is that?
Oh wait, does that happen before or after I
It will,
planeswalk from TARDIS?
are you choosing to planeswalk? The planeswalk will happen before your damage and blockers
It
are
happens
chosen.
on attack if you choose to do
Okay,
it.
then I'm not going to planeswalk this time then.
So how much damage is it?
6.
Is it blockable?
No,
No.
it's from the
No,
plane.
it's based on the number of artifacts.
Yeah,
Oh, boo.
yeah, that's a plane ability.
Boo.
There's so many
I'm
artifacts
not
in these
going to use the
decks.
Cascade trigger, so I will.
Don't want to cascade.
Not
Are you
currently.
are you done?
Yep.
Tom? Draw for turn. It's a little too late. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to play Propaganda.
Nice.
Can't attack me unless they pay 2 for each attacking creature.
I like they put that in there.
I used to play with propaganda all the time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Told you we're right. We're trying to wound reflection.
Oh.
was literally just thinking how great that would be with this plan.
Yeah, wound reflection will bypass the Planechase ability, so it will actually happen.
It will what?
uh, wound reflection, since it's life lost during the turn,
Yeah.
it'll happen twice still.
It'll happen twice.
Well, not twice. It doubles. It
They'll
happens.
lose
Oh
to
yeah.
the city and then they'll lose to the wound.
Yeah.
That's
So,
pretty great.
um,
Oh, I just lost my hand.
no, you know what? Like, this is the villains deck, and I'm supposed to try and win, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. So I'm going to move to attacks.
Yep. Welcome to
So
I almost want to say you could just attack with everything, and I think we all die.
I've been furiously trying to do the math, and that's not. I can.
Well, because you can hit with the cyber ship. The cyber ship
Yep,
will
but that's
hit
one person.
That's just one person dead automatically
One
because they're
person is
gonna.
dead.
And then the afflict 3. So any of your things that are attacking, if we block them, we're taking 3 no matter what. So we either block them and
So I can actually only kill 2 of you on this turn, and I have to do the third one of you on the next turn. The
but
question is, who am
you
I the
also
most
get
scared
the
of?
you'll get the city of the Daleks, and depending on how many artifacts, which I think you have at least 5 artifacts.
I have 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7
Yeah.
artifacts,
So
and I'll
you
have
do
2 more.
7 damage to one person with the plane. That plane will do 14 damage total from that. Then you hit with the cyber ship. That'll hit for 8, which that'll just hit one of us for 16. And then if you attack with everything else, either that
The thing
person
is,
has to block.
I have to get at least 5 through to Shannibal to kill her.
Well, yeah, I think that no matter what, because like, as the
How many
Cybermen,
blockers do you have, Shannibal?
We have a 2-2, a 3-3, a 3-3, a
I don't care how big
0-4,
they are, I just care how many
and
there
a
are.
2-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Um,
because whoever you decide to attack with all your artifact creatures that are on the ground, those will end up doing either they'll go through and hit for the 2, or they'll end up going through and hitting for having the afflict cost go off for 3. So then that'll end up doubling with the wound reflection. So
right. Okay.
yeah, so and then you also have the Cult of Skaro could also
Okay,
possibly.
so but when does the oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, so
When does the damage from the plane go off though?
that'll go off the first attack. So as soon as the attack happens, so it's like the Cult of Skaro. So you would either one of those
Okay.
2 will
I just
happen
want to make
first.
because if anything blocks and dies, right, then I don't have
Well,
all those artifacts under my control. Right? So if they block and die,
well, because the afflict, as long as they're artifact creatures, even if they die, that afflict cost is still getting making that player lose 3 life if they.
all right, well then let's work on that then. Okay. So,
Math wise,
uh,
you do have it.
okay. So, Tomedy, um the cyber ship,
Hey, what's going on, Kaz?
all the other artifact creatures and other creatures at it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough for tomorrow. Okay. So all the other creatures at Shannibal.
Okay.
And then you will have a trigger from the cult.
Yep. I'll roll a
Um,
4-sided die. It's a 3. 1, 2. Create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace.
So then you'll have an extra damage to throw around from the City of the Daleks. And I
so
think it gets haste
at this
too.
point, if nothing else happens, Lachlan wins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then in response,
Oh no.
Really?
After all this
tap
math.
Like,
screwdriver for white, and I'm gonna play Everybody Lives.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Of fucking course you are, Tom.
okay, so you're playing Everybody Lives Now. What is that? Where did that come from?
My hand.
Everybody live. That's the first time this has been cast.
Okay, can you read the card? I gotta.
All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Players gain hexproof until end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn, and players can't lose the game or win the game this turn.
Okay, so then I just lose because I went all in. So
Everybody lives is disgusting.
Is a really
Well, I
weird
mean,
card.
people still have to
No,
pay
it's
mana to attack.
Oh yeah,
It's fine.
propaganda wise.
Oh, I got exiled.
Oop.
How'd that happen?
So it's like a Teferi's protection for
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Everybody. Oh no.
I thought you were tapped out, which is why. Because I looked at your mana across the bottom of the screen, so I thought you were tapped out.
Oh, I had the Epiphany, I had the Screwdriver, and I also have Talisman.
Yeah.
But that's not tapped.
Well, everybody lives. That's gonna be another card I'm gonna have to watch out for. I should put that in White Paws.
No, you don't need more shiny things for that deck, Amara.
You love White Paws.
I agree, but I also kind of want to see that happen.
We all got
That's a weird deck.
annihilated turn 4.
As a crazy deck.
I will pass my turn.
Yeah, that turn 4 kill was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, Ruby asked me to bring my most terribleness that I could possibly bring. They wanted to be able to upgrade their deck, so they needed to lose.
I think there are other ways to learn to upgrade your deck, but
oh Lord,
because I brought like a turn 7 win, not a turn
I
4
do.
win.
Yeah, so there's no damage, so my sculpt triggers don't go off either. So, and so did you cast that before or after damage?
When you, at the end of declaring attacker.
Okay.
Oh, Aelia is awesome. I really like my fairy deck right now, guys. It's good times. Like, I keep upgrading it. I'm like, oh, what else can I put in here to make these fairies even worse than they already are? I want to play
And that, by the way, was exactly what I was trying to avoid by not going all in.
Everybody lives.
Not that particular card, but that situation. Pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a Temple of Plenty. I was about to say Epiphany. I'll put that on the bottom.
I made my Commander Obara because, like, the deck wants to play fairies, and draining everybody for life when I play a fairy seems like a really good thing.
And it's such a cheap cost, too. Like, she ends up doing a lot of work in that deck. Time Lords? Shall we play some Time Lords? I guess that's what we're going to do. Alistair, why are you so far away?
It's interesting because the phrasing that says players can't lose life gets around the fact that Wound Reflection doesn't target.
So weird. Like, such a weird card. Like, it's a heroic intervention, but for everybody, it hurts my head.
Yeah.
I mean, thematically, it's on point.
Yeah. Magic-wise, I'm like, I know, I don't like this. Because now I have to. Now I'm just gonna be paranoid all the time. I'm like, as already. I remember when I first started playing Commander, our Cyclonic Rift was like everywhere, and that was the big boogeyman. Now I gotta worry about that. Gotta worry
Yeah,
about
I
this.
refuse to put Cyclonic Rift in my decks.
Yeah, I. Does that let us?
I have it, but I refuse to use it unless I'm intend to win on the
Yeah.
turn I cast it.
Yeah.
I
But
might put it in Kaikar, but I don't know. I'm still
I don't
unsure.
I don't play any of those effects as game prolongers. I like to use them if it means I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Tom. I am going to play the Eighth Doctor. I'm gonna mill 3 cards. The Fourth Doctor, a Hero's Blade, and a Sungrass Prairie will go to my graveyard. Once during each of my turns, I may play a historic spell, or a historic land, or cast a historic permanent spell from my graveyard. If I do, it gains. If this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. We are then going to cast a card from a historic spell. We're going to tap 1 and 2. I love Goad cast, but every time I get down to where it's just the two of us, or like one player, other player alive, I can never figure out. Either my board state is not as good as the other person because I've been building them up the whole entire time, or and then I end up
You're
dying.
frozen, Amara.
Am I? Yeah, my new
Yeah.
camera
Oh,
likes
there you
to be
go.
feisty.
Okay.
Let's see here. So I'm going to play Bessie, the Doctor's Roadster. It has haste, and when it attacks, another target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn.
Oh.
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures that are legendary, so they're getting a +4/+4 right now.
I am going to goad your doctor again.
Okay. I shall have 2 of these soldiers tap. So I have 2 that are tapped and 2 that are not tapped. And tapped ones are over here. My little board space I have here. Oh, you Daleks. I'm going to crew Bessie, the Doctor's Roadster. And then, guess we're going to go to combat. Wound Reflection. Ugh. You gross card. I think I can. Yeah. I don't think I can kill everybody. Okay, we're gonna go to combat.
Welcome to combat.
Welcome to combat. The second Doctor has to attack because he's been goaded. The second Doctor is going to go at Tomedy.
Are you gonna make him? He has Skulk, and are you gonna make him unblockable with Bessie, or are you gonna
Yeah,
make something else
he's gonna be
unblockable?
unblockable with Bessie. He'll be unblockable with Bessie. And
Because
and then I shall send the Roadster. Actually, yeah, we can do that. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, or just tap 2. And my K9 Mark 1 is going to make it so target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. And I will make Bessie unblockable as well. And I shall send that at Shannibal. And
What's
then
coming at me?
Bessie, the Roadster. They
Okay.
are all currently getting 1, 2, because Bessie is now a creature, so the podium will be giving everybody +5/+5. And then I have to. I will pay 1 and 2, and pay the propaganda cost, and send Barbara. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll send Barbara over at you, Lachlan. So everybody is getting +5/+5 right now.
I'll
Tom.
block Barbara with the Dalek.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured I may as well get an attack in though.
I'm gonna block with the witness.
And then I will
It's
have.
unblockable.
Yeah, it's
What?
unblockable. Yeah, because my K9 Mark 9 or my is making it
So
unblockable.
5, 6. So I take 8.
Yeah, you'll take 8. And then
What the fuck?
and then Lachlan, I will have you lose the life from my historic from my artifacts.
How many is that?
Just 1, 2, 3. Oh, and 4 because the dog. So my treasure token that's hanging out back here.
That came from the
Oh,
beginning of the game, right? That's an out of game effect.
it's not. Once it's out, it just doesn't trigger anything. Like
Okay.
yeah. So
And then how many did Tomedy take from?
he will end up taking a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he'll end up taking 9, and then the wound or reflection will end up killing
Yeah.
both of them. And then
Am I dead?
you
Yep.
are dead. Yes, you will both die at the
Yeah.
end of the turn.
Can I get a card
Yeah, with
from
the winter
your?
function. Yeah.
I tried.
And then during my main phase, I will try to get off at this Dalek place. We will not leave the Dalek place. Would you like to draw a card or not be able to attack me?
No. I think I'll just stick with the card I'm going to get at the beginning of my turn.
I figured I would try.
So it triggers with any loss of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you still got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Like, I just have had a hand of land, so I was like, each time
Yeah.
I got a card each turn, I was like, well, I guess this is the card we're playing each turn.
I was like, I'm just dead now. And then I was like, wait, if I even get one goad in, then I think her stuff is big enough that she's just gonna kill everybody for me.
Yeah, basically.
I just wanted my dinosaur.
That blasted
I was
dinosaur.
gonna get a dinosaur too.
Were you?
I ruined
Whenever a time
everybody's-
counter is removed from dinosaurs on a spaceship while it's exiled, create a dinosaur creature token.
You have nothing with flying, right, Amara?
Yeah, it's like
No,
a 2/2.
no flyers.
No flyers?
No
So I'll
flyers.
just move to attacks and
Hit me with the Cyberman
attack
ship.
with the cyber ship
Good game.
and let the
Let's go.
reflection. So thematically though, right? Like on the cyber plane
Yeah.
with Cybermen and cyber ships, like it was definitely a thematically appropriate way to end the game.
Yeah.
That Cyberman patrol, it makes you make terrible decisions. Because, like, either you're blocking and losing the life, or you're, like, taking the damage from the creatures instead.
Well, that wound reflection and the propaganda were definitely.
Yeah. The fact that, I can't believe they...
When I drew the propaganda, I drew it a turn before, and I was trying to figure out if Tom was going to come at me with everything the turn. I was like, I need to do this other thing with the cyber ship, but I really need propaganda too, and I'm like,
Yeah, Heroes Podium in this deck is just gross. Like, this...
oh, it really is a hero's podium with the
Yeah.
brigadier,
Yeah.
because that's how I killed
Yeah.
you. Yeah, because that's why I was like, I think I need to goad the brigadier. The brigadier
Yeah.
needs to do some attacking.
He was gonna be causing some issues if he wouldn't have been
Yes.
gotten rid of.
I do love the sleeves that I picked because they definitely look like a TARDIS blue.
That they do. I do. Dragon sleeve colors I really like.
I love Dragon Shield.
See, and I
Dragon
picked
Shield, call me.
I picked the pink ones because I figured Cybermen and Daleks and things are looking to be innocuous until they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get the art sleeves, the one like that had the Starry Night but with like the dragon on it.
Oh yeah, there's.
Because I was like, that's definitely like on theme. But my LGS didn't have it. I was
Yeah, our LGS
I picked
never
blue
gets any
'cause it was
special
pretty.
ones.
like, yeah.
Usually I always go for. I love the purple, like the deep purple ones that they have. Those ones, I try not to buy too many of them because then I get my decks mixed up. Because most of the time I'm like, oh, this deck is in the green sleeves. That's how I find it.
Oh, I used to keep all of my decks in brown or pink because I like the classics. I don't mine are smooth.
I'll see. I like the
Um,
matte feel. I don't know, for some reason, the weird texture. I sit there and play with them with it in my hand. I'm like, ooh. I don't know. It feels like kind of like a snake.
yeah, I don't like and I find the rough mat it picks up dirt,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
but
I
the smooth ones pick up scrapes. So
Well, that was a good game. These decks are
Yeah,
so
it
much
was a
fun.
blast.
They do so many
From the
weird
past.
things.
Yeah.
and and for the record, I only killed one person.
That's true. I
Yeah.
mean, as the villain, you did make somebody else have to go deal with, go kill
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's,
I
And then
I mean,
we're all
made
gonna
me make a
sing,
villainous
I
choice.
don't wanna do your dirty work
I
no more.
don't. I
I
don't.
I wanted to get out. I had like the myriad Dalek drone,
Oh yeah.
and I had the other Dalek that makes like the copy things. And I'm like, I need someone to have Bill Potts out so I can copy Bill Potts, because that was a tragic end, but a fitting thematic use of the card.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna let everybody do a little outro while I go find us a place to raid. Lachlan, you won.
Yeah.
Let us know what's going on in your world, and we'll work our way around.
I been doing a lot of guesting. Tuesday nights we do Tuesday night team ups. Slots are open. Hit me up if you're interested in playing Two-Headed Giant. I do Hate Has No Place Here events at our local schools and our local LGS. And you can find me on Twitter as Lachlan and streaming on Twitch as Loch Ness. Most socials you can find me as Lachlan because that's how long I've been around. Um,
I always hate when I have to have my name slightly changed, and I'm like, blast it.
and and my actual Gmail address is also Loch Ness because when I got it, I could have had Lachlan, but it was back in the days before we thought email was going to be a legitimate way to do business.
You're like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna use this for anything.
Yeah.
And now look at us. And Shannable, what do you
Thank
got
you for
going on?
having me.
Oh
It was a lot of
yes.
fun.
Oh yes. Shannable, what is happening?
Yes, hello friends. I have a EDH stream on the Wednesdays that I feel like playing. So not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday on the 25th. We're Burger and Fries, where we sling spells and we talk about food. Two favorite things most people enjoy. And then if you like D&D, I am a part of a TTRPG group called Magic the Dungeoning, where we have a D&D campaign set in the Magic the Gathering universe. And that is every other Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Magic the Dungeoning. And then you can also listen or watch our first season on YouTube or anywhere where you get your podcast.
That's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
It's a great. I really enjoyed it when I've watched it.
Yeah, that was a
Thank
really good
you.
idea. Scruff does
And
a
we
good
are
job with
definitely
it.
recruiting some folks for our upcoming Ravnica campaign. It's a two-shot.
Ooh.
And we're reaching out to folks that are in the magic community. And I think there's like 5 two-shots.
You have
And
player's
then like
manual will travel.
nice. And then each group picks like a representative to like do the final one shot. It's a whole thing. So
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
definitely
cool.
reach out if y'all want to play because we were looking for some folks.
Yeah, Scruff was talking about it. I was like, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And Tomedy, what is happening?
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter and Moxfield at Tomedy. And I believe I'm back on your stream on Friday.
That you are.
You're just like
It's-
a
it's a
regular.
go-
Might as well become a co-host
Yeah,
at
at this point.
So I signed up for 2, and then I just kept getting invited, like last minute and whatnot.
I was like, hey, I was like, I had somebody drop out. You want to play? Sure. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I got nothing going on.
Speaking of last minute, I will be on Jarvis Moonbeam's stream tomorrow
Oh,
night.
yes.
He just invited me on, so
He's
Oh,
always
okay.
fun.
Yeah, Jarvis is great.
And I am on a girl named Ron's stream on Monday.
ooh,
Nice.
that's worth
So-
watching.
Yeah, Ron is
I get
always
to
fun
play with Anna
with.
Margaret for the first time. I have not played
nice.
with her.
I've
I'm
never-
very excited.
Yeah, like I've hung out with her
play
tons
with
of
fellow
times, but I've never
bird
actually
that
played
I've not-
Magic with her.
Played with. I know, like I feel like there's just so many folks that like I'm just like, yes, I met you, but have I played a game?
Yeah, I'm
No.
like, did we? I was like,
Now for the important question, have we actually played against each other?
yeah. There's so many times where I'm just like, maybe we did, and then they like start telling me about the game. I'm like, yeah, I guess we did. Like after I went past 500 EDH games this year, I just my brain is I can't remember every game I've played. There's only so much space in this old brain here. I want to thank everybody for watching, coming out and hanging
does
out.
get
My
worse
wonderful
tomorrow.
guest. Blasted. I don't want it to get worse.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying being old at all.
Like I just have to keep reminding
Yeah.
myself of things all the time. I walk around the house like repeating to myself why I'm going into the room I'm going into.
I was gonna apply before I found out you couldn't, as a Canadian, I couldn't get the New Perspectives grant. One of my friends, as I was trying to fill it out, was like, "Seriously, a New Perspective? Aren't you like over half a century old?" And I'm like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, when I was filling it out, I was like, well, I guess I did start Magic in '93. I guess I'm an old perspective.
Old person.
As an adult with children, I started the game, right? Like,
Like so often
I
when I'm at
started the
cons.
game in 2019.
Blast you! Blast you! Don't
Let's
make us feel
go.
old! Blast you!
My first pre-release was Theros Beyond Death. Let's go.
Nice.
it was a good
Which was like forever ago, but like also like not long ago.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
Everything before the pandemic feels
Yeah.
like forever ago, right?
It really
Yeah.
does.
March of 2020 is the longest 31 days in history.
Really
yeah.
is. Like it just didn't
Yeah, because
end.
like I was like, because like I always feel like, am I 25? What? Wait, what? No, I'm 29 at this point. What?
Yeah.
Because 25 was like the age where like the pandemic started. I'm like,
So the
So
one that got everyone last
25?
night is we were at the beginning of the stream we were talking and I casually dropped that Taylor Swift was like over 30. And Nate and Benoit and Faber are like, what? And they're all like looking it up and she's 33, right? But because that Magic, it was because that Magic album thread had been going around on Twitter. Like,
Oh,
drop the
yeah.
album that when you were 13 and no one
13.
understood you. And I'm like, I'm reading this and someone dropped a Taylor Swift album. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I feel so old. And they're like, well, what are they? I'm like, yeah, but she's like, yeah, time
Yeah.
has definitely gotten
Yeah.
away.
It definitely escapes.
I reposted 3 Days Grace.
Yeah. Um,
I think it's called like 1X. Yeah, I listened to that album.
I mean, I could post. Let me think here. would've
That was
been-
2005. I was 13. I know. I'm young.
How
I
about
listened to music till I was 15.
how about Downward Spiral? Yeah, Downward
exaggerating,
Spiral is
but-
what I'll
Oh,
count
I was
as
like,
my.
What?
Well,
It
actually,
wasn't something I was really into.
that's like before the Walkman, right?
so we will be back on Friday with some more Precon
know, like,
Planechase.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's makes me
Predate the
feel so-
Walkman and the bank card and like
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, so like, was it like the 8-track in the car? Like,
yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay.
yes. And in fact, my dad had the Grease soundtrack as an 8-track in the car, and a really
Grease is the word. Is the word.
Oh, you're making me feel young.
old that when my dad took us places in the truck, my brother and I had to sit in the back of the truck, in the box of the truck, with a cab on it, on this thing that wasn't even bolted down,
Oh,
right?
no.
Because I'm older than the seatbelt law.
Before safety was a concern.
Before we cared if kids lived, right?
Yep. I remember those good old days. I remember going down dirt roads in the back of my grandpa's truck. You're just all loosey goosey going from getting thrown from side to side, trying to hang inside.
Yeah, so it's like,
I wasn't that daring. I broke my leg in first grade, so I was like, let's not.
Some of the dangerous
Well,
things I
okay,
look
my
back and I'm
brother
like,
broke my leg, but
your
that's an
brother
old.
broke your leg. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was on vacation in New Hampshire, and I was on a dock, and we were arguing about something, and I pushed him, and then he pushed back, but he pushed me too hard, and I ended up falling off the dock. As I was falling off the dock, my leg hit the side.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it
Oh.
broke. And then luckily I was wearing a life vest, so I didn't drown. Process.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. So my 13 album was Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, it's a good album.
It is.
So, I'm gonna head over. We're gonna go to the Woodland Deck House because Jen and Donnie and Faded are playing over there. I love all three of them. Faded is great.
They're awesome.
Faded
You're
always
all
comes here,
awesome.
throws some chaos in here. Every stream, he'll come in and at least come in and be like, "Draw cards, scry, do these things." And I'm even if he has to leave, he's like, "I'm gonna cause some kind of trouble here before I leave."
Well, Treasure scrying a card before the game had even started was like,
Yeah.
let's accelerate the villain deck. Go.
Exactly. So I'm going to hit this start raid button and we'll see if this actually works. Sometimes it works on my phone and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there we go. So we're going to head
Thanks
on
for
over.
playing with me and thanks for having
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was super
Thank all three of
fun.
you. I appreciate you all for coming
Yeah,
and joining.
two-headed giant, Shani. You and I will team up against Fabian and
Yes.
someone else. Just go and throw
Yeah.
your name on that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It might be after December because I'm in a
fine.
show that rehearses on Tuesday.
Yep. That's good.
And we are going. There we go.
We're out. Bye.